Hello and welcome back to Underdog Gaming, where today I will be launching this utterly ridiculously massive craft into Kerbin orbit. We have our brave crew, Jebediah Kerman, Bill Kerman and Valentina. And I definitely didn't have to check this craft over in the VAB after I did a previous test run and it failed. So without further ado, let's get on to a hopefully successful launch. This rocket has quite a slow takeoff and it speeds up during flight as it's so heavy. So it weighs over 4,000 tons. It takes a long while for it to pick up some actual good speed. It has so many boosters underneath that I probably wouldn't be able to count all of them. And is so big that I was testing them out and I made one. I had to shrink it actually because I put it on the launch pad and it just blew up. I'll make a little short clip of what it was like when that happened. It was absolutely hilarious because it was pretty much every time I tried to launch, it just went kablooey, blew up, pieces flew through the sky. But somehow, as far as I can remember, most of the time the crew actually survived. Because the little crew module just flopped off, fell off the rocket, bounced a bit, then came to a halt by the exploding launch pad. So we've just passed the first atmosphere and we're starting to get a nice view of the surrounding areas. This rocket is very slow and clunky, and you have to be very gentle with it, because any sharp movements could completely ruin the launch and you'll go spiralling off, crash down, and yeah, it won't be a very nice launch for your crew. So we've just passed the second atmosphere. We should start to tilt over to the ocean now, because if you didn't know, if you're trying to orbit Kerbin, going towards the ocean is more efficient. I discovered that after my beginner's rocket guide, because after that I got a suggestion that I should try flying over the ocean, and I did. And, well, it was more successful and it got to a better orbit, and it was generally just a better rocket when it went that way. Because what my theory is, because the rocket's going towards the ocean, that will probably be because it's spinning with Kerbin's rotation. Or maybe not. I'm not an expert on this game. It's just a guess. All I know is it's more efficient to fly towards the ocean. And there you can see the little KSP centre down there. And that absolutely massive rocket getting to orbit. Just imagine that this was a real rocket for a second. Imagine being on the beach of a rocket launch centre and you just see this taking off the launch pad. Oh, hold that conversation there. We have orbit. Oh, and quite a big one too. Oh wow, that is a big orbit. That is one big orbit. Now we've detached from the main stage, as you can see here. And this is when you realise the actual size of the first booster. And while we're still here, I think I will take this opportunity to let Jebediah have a little bit of a view of the booster. Because it's completely and utterly ridiculous. Look, that's 3 of the Rockmax ones, loads of the biggest fuel tanks, the Saturn V fuel tanks, and then some of the Kerberdyne ones. It's massive. Absolutely massive. Saturn V ones are part of the Making History DLC for the game, which the Kerbal developers I'd rate as one of their best ones yet. Now then, back to the rocket. Stop admiring the booster, get back into the rocket. As since this is lighter, doesn't weigh around 4,000 tons, it flies a bit faster, as you'd probably expect. Now then, we're going to do a little bit of an orbit round. Oh wow, if we wanted to, we could almost get to the moon. However, it's not one of the windows where it would be possible. And see that red line there? I've got really bad connection with the Kerbal Space Center. Coming back in, slow us down. Oh no, I've got pop-up. Don't want that manoeuvre. Don't understand all the manoeuvres in this game, because I'm not an expert. So I hope you enjoyed today's Kerbal Space Program video, and I hope that you will get some inspiration maybe to make your own massive rockets and try and get them into orbit, or even to other planets if you're lucky. So subscribe to the channel, like the video if you would like to see more videos like this where I make massive or tiny rockets, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!